What the was that about yesterday, huh?
Are you speaking about the stables situation where I said I was depoting there?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like it's better just to go, play by play what happened exactly. So after me and Clark grabbed the crate, we started heading down south. I believe the cops did see us initially, so when we got down south, we thought it would be a good idea to change cars and clothes immediately. No questions asked, just change clothes, look completely different. So even if we're getting chased by, let's say, cops later on, they see us, they're like, oh, that's the same car, or whether it's a different crew, we look completely different in a completely different type of car, so they won't notice us. From that point on, we go down to Cyprus. We open up the crate. We drive towards the oil fields to make sure that no cops are chasing. Make sure everyone is not above us. And also see if there's any crews, chilling outside of Cyprus to make sure, we're not going to get jumped. As we were driving back into Cyprus, I believe that was the comm where Bubbles was apparently up north, still being surrounded or something. We thought, well, we got to go back up north to save him. It was said on comms that we were going to go save him, or try to save him at least. And then Clark said, let's put it in the stables. And then did make a joke immediately after, and then made a joke immediately after, in which I giggled. And
Giggled, huh?
yeah, but I completely thought it was a joke, so I was assuming that he was just joking around, and we're gonna put it in the stables. But we put up to the stables. I told Clark to get out the car. I parked the Dilettante, the little 4-door electric vehicle I had, and it was on the sand in the front of the stables. As I'm getting out the car, and I tell Clark, go grab a car from the garage so we can get into something a little bit better, I'm like, shit, I shouldn't be parking this here. As I get back in, I hear the comm, where are you guys putting this shit? From you. And I say stables. And as I'm parking the car, getting out to go run into the stables, I realize, shit. And then that is when you started on comms saying, I believe, are you a moron or something like that. And I was like, that is not smart. So at that point, I kind of was like, either just fully commit and just walk inside and put it down and then we go save Bubbles, or I just quickly run, grab a car, and go move this shit somewhere else. In which I did that. I just ran away, even though I walked directly in front of the door. I'll be honest, I walked directly in front of the door. And I just ran past it. And then I went to grab a different vehicle. I kind of just went radio silent because I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing in that moment. And I went straight to the Southside house, put that shit away, and then continued on.
All right. Now, let me actually tell you the fucking truth of what really fucking happened.
Oh, so that was a lie.
Watch your fucking mouth. Watch your fucking mouth. Tell your version of the events and watch your fucking mouth when you do it.
Thank you. Right up to the point where Zeke and I heard Bubbles needs help. Let's go get him. Everything that he said in his story was true until what happened afterwards. Now, what happened afterwards was quite simple. I was thinking out loud, fuck, where should we put it? We gotta put it away. Cops will be in the area. I said, oh, it'll be a great idea. We put it in the stables and get Leah raided. That'd be a great idea. Obviously, not fucking serious. Because I immediately followed with, honestly, we might need to put it at my fucking house. Which is out of the way, away from where we just fucking opened it. And it would give us time to see if we're being followed to put it away. Zeke then drives the Dilettante to the stables. I'm thinking I'm just gonna hop out and grab him with the car, and he's gonna drive to my house and put it away. I hop out, and he hops out. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And that's when you, over the radio, said, that's a horrible fucking idea. Fuck you talking about? At which point I don't know where he put it. I think he ended up putting it at the house eventually. Like I said, I grabbed the car, and we all met back up. That is what really happened. Now, must have been a misunderstanding somehow. But I absolutely followed it up with, we should put it at my fucking house. Might have to just put it at my fucking house. because we sure as fuck should not put it here.
Okay. So, may I ask you guys one time and one time only? You understand? Who suggested, joking or not, to put it in the fucking stables? Joking or not? Who was the first person to have those words come out their mouth?
That is me, my Donna. It is the complete opposite of what we would do. I even
So
spoke
why,
to Lush that same day.
Shut your fucking mouth before I fucking lose it. Shut your fucking mouth. Why, in God's name, would you even utter those fucking words, joke or not? Who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are, brother?
I couldn't believe that those words would be taken seriously, especially after what I said about the raid and where we should actually put it. In my mind, I followed up with two things that immediately counteracted that. First thing, making it blatantly obvious what my true intentions and thoughts were. I spoke to Luciano that same day, saying I don't think we should have guns or anything illegal in the stables because we were requested to put guns in there for everyone to use, sewer pistols, which I thought was not a good idea for that very simple reason. The marshals are down our fucking throat. We shouldn't have anything there. It was the same day. I would have no time to switch a 180 on my thought process on that.
Don't mistake this for a job you guys did, for a job you guys were chased in, for simply depositing a gun that I was going to remove immediately after it was deposited. Moving it from the stables is very different than going in there hot from a fucking job. Are you crazy?
Just ask yourselves, how did the fucking 404 crumble, lose half of their fucking crew and their fucking warehouse? Do you know how they lost that shit? Do you know how they fucking lost that shit? Do you not know, huh?
Job to warehouse.
Do you know, Zeke? Do you know, Zeke, what the fuck happened? Do you know what the fuck happened, Zeke?
Kind of. I was just told it was Ricky's fault.
Interesting. Now, what do you think would have happened if the stables and everything else around the area got raided yesterday because of the both of you?
We probably would have both died. If not one of us.
So what do you think should happen right now?
I don't truly know.
Feel free to speak as well, Clark.
I believe that as much as we do know what happened with 404, and that, as Clark just said, they went from job to straight warehouse. I think me and Clark took maybe not the best precautions. I think we could have definitely done better. But I think
In what way?
I think we at least did an okay job in which we changed cars, changed clothes, where we look completely separate from the scene itself. We also did drive away, which Clark said make sure to do, to drive away from Cyprus and make sure we have nobody around or on us. Because if we do that, we can see if there is cops following whatsoever at all. I believe what we did is wrong. I think we could have done a lot better. I think.
I mean, I'm just not going to make a joke, to be honest. I mean,
think-
look, it was a blatantly obvious fucking joke, and it was a bad time for
What's
a
it not
fucking
working,
joke.
chat?
Next time I'll pick my fucking audience better. I said the dumbest fucking thing
how about
possible.
you tone it down, motherfucker? How about you tone it down, huh?
Next time, I won't tell someone who should know better a joke, what we should not do.
I thought you two were tight. I thought you two understood each other. No? Zeke, you didn't know this guy was joking around? How you gonna take that shit seriously?
Because, if you want me to be honest, sir, it was a serious situation. I he made the joke after saying go to the stables or depot in the stables, and you know, the bubbles thing and everything. I thought he might have made the joke, but I thought full intention, you know, we should be going there because we not only are we worried about the guns, but also worried about bubbles.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell y'all both one thing. $250,000 fine. $250,000 fine on both your heads.
Smedon.
All right, it's $125,000 each. We want that money in cold hard cash. You're not gonna go to your crew for it. You're not gonna go to your friends, your mother, your grandmother for it. Both of you are gonna put your fucking heads together and come up with a fucking way to give me $250,000 cash. I give you a fucking week to do it. 7 days. What is today? Today's Wednesday. Next Wednesday, if we don't have $250,000 cash, cold hard cash, in a bag, in a duffel bag, on this very fucking beach, by the time I call you, you're both fucking dead. You understand?
Yes, Smedon.
Joking or not, you both fucked up. You both take part of this equally. Clark, you trying to pass blame is fucking despicable. Zeke, you already not knowing how things fucking work is just blasphemous. You should both be shot down right here. Killed, thrown in the fucking ocean, forgotten about.
Understanding the situation as well, gentlemen. The feds are up our ass.
Up and
That's
around
why I
my
said
ass.
you
I got a
take it to my
fucking text
house,
this morning being told I was a peanut, motherfucker. Everything is falling apart. The walls are caving in. We are crumbling. You understand that?
Yes.
All right.